6:23 now. As you're waking up, Dorian is now a Category 3, bringing winds of 120 miles an hour, barely 100 miles off Florida's east coast.
Well, this morning we have our Scott Knoll live in West Palm Beach with the very latest on the conditions there. Scott, tell us what you're seeing.
Here along the coast, Hurricane Dorian's outer bands continue to soak South Florida, but about 100 miles to the east, things much worse. For a second straight day, Hurricane Dorian battering the Bahamas.
Look at my place of employment, eh?
This hospital emergency room flooded by the storm's fury. Heavy rains forcing some to trudge through waist-deep water, looking for somewhere, anywhere, dry. The Category 5 hurricane slammed the island nation, then stalled, eventually weakening some, but scarring homes and ripping apart vacation resorts.
The bar wall has completely collapsed.
In Freeport,
Anyone in the Hardin area, listen for the horn and come out.
rescuers used heavy equipment to move through streets, turned rivers, looking for victims. To the west, Red Cross crews along the Florida coast ready when conditions clear.
We are poised to help them. So they pre-position supplies. There's like 200 Red Crossers that are there from the Bahamas. And so we're in contact with them, and we're going to be ready to move in if they need some help.
Despite driving rains from Dorian's outer bands that began Monday and continued soaking South Florida through the night, the impacts here expected to be minimal. Utility crews still on standby. The stalled storm meant extra time to prepare for what are still expected to be tropical storm force winds along the coast Tuesday.
Gave us a little bit more time to fill up these trucks and, you know, the guys that are kind of getting their last minute preparations before the storm goes through.
Tidal flooding and an angry Atlantic. People here will take it, hoping they've dodged Dorian's destruction.
I hope it doesn't hit us, you know? It looks like it did some damage to the Bahamas. I hope it doesn't hit us.
What this thing did to the Bahamas, you know, our thoughts and prayers go out to all of them and the Abacos. But what it's doing, it's looking kind of gnarly.
And it could be several more hours until we know exactly how bad things are going to be here. That's because the worst of the winds and rain aren't expected to hit till sometime between lunch and dinner time today. Reporting live in West Palm Beach, I'm Scott Knoll.